Peace, peace. Good evening, everybody. You know what I'm saying? We back in the building, Poetry Corner. Took a little time off, but we came back and we here. We right now. You know what I'm saying? I have two guests here. You know what I'm saying? Jazzy and Debonair. And we're going to get the show started off right now. So I'm going to start with, you know what I'm saying, ladies first all the time. But Jazzy, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Hey guys, how y'all doing? He's calling me Jazzy. My name is Jazzare, also known as Staring the Pot with Jazz. I met these beautiful black men doing poetry out in Brooklyn, and it was amazing connecting with them and just being in a room with such high vibration and gorgeousness. I've been doing poetry for since I was young. I'm very much into journaling and writing. I stopped for a while. You know, my throat chakra. I've been attacked because of my voice and who I am and how I speak. So I stopped writing for a while. I stopped performing. I stopped really doing a lot of stuff. I would keep things to myself. And Spirit led me to a few people, Eric Crow and his wife, and the Saratoga Library. And then from there, it's just been ongoing. And I've been back at it.
All right, that's what's up. That's peace. All right, Brother Debonair, what's going on,
Oh,
man?
oh,
Let me know.
How y'all doing? I'm Debonair, aka uh I do massaging. I do products, I do housework, I do call work, I do everything that your hands are meant to do to make something better, you know what I'm saying? I just came out of full retirement of poetry and what have you. I met Jazz and you as well as at a wonderful poetry motion that was dope for the soul. Um, And I just can't wait to continue more joints, you know what I'm saying? Getting us all on some way that's gonna float us to the top, you know?
That's what's up. That's what's up. Unfortunately, my co-host is unavailable at the moment, but she might pop back in. You know, who knows though? You know what I'm saying? The world is always full of surprises. You know
Yes
what I mean?
indeed.
But yeah, we here. You know what I'm saying? Jazz, did you have something else to say before the break off? Jazz, well, yeah,
I don't think she could hear you.
yeah, I know. Jazz, I
no, I
think
didn't. I didn't hear him.
no. I was saying, did you have something else to say before I went into the with Debonair?
What did he ask?
No, it sounded like you was about to say something else. I don't know if just cut short. But you know what? Right now, let's get this started. I mean, yeah, we're gonna start off with ladies first. I mean, so hey, the stage is yours,
It's frozen.
huh?
He said stage your joints.
Say it again.
Stage your
You can start off
joints.
with, you can recite a piece of poetry. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Like I'm not picking that up. Sorry.
He said recite a piece of poetry.
Oh, read the poetry. Excuse me. Once again, please. I'm more than grateful to be here. I'm doing the best I can in the environment that I'm at. I got you right now. So I had a poem. It's called "The Black Butterfly," and everybody don't identify with metamorphosis and what a butterfly really is. You know what I mean? We go through different stages of the caterpillar being reborn into this beautiful butterfly. You know what I mean? And a lot of people see who you are, but until you can see who you are. And lately, this poem been touching a lot of people. So I'm gonna read this one for y'all right now. The black butterfly. I am black. I am power. I am the butterfly who rose from the ashes in fear. Fiercely beautiful, uniquely bold, in all the right places. My struggles tempered me, made me fine tuned, refined by the fire, unshaken by the wind. I am humble in my beauty, fierce in my truth, and unafraid to take up space. From the root deep as
Oh, I see you having a connection problem, sis.
but
All
to
right.
claim my right to life. I speak rhythms. I breathe in purpose. I walk in integrity. I love with attention. I am the anthem of resilience, the proof that beauty and power can coexist with humanity and grace. I am the black butterfly, and this testament to inspiration.
Yeah, sorry everybody. She's having problems with her connectivity and everything like that. But as I always say, the show must still go on. So we're gonna capsule that for a moment. Debonair, you wanna come through with some poetry to Sis can flow back? Debonair, I can't hear you.
Oh,
Your
my
mic.
my my fault. My mic just went out. Y'all wanna let me see what I got here. Y'all wanna hear something happy or sad? I don't know.
And just go for what you know, brothers. You know.
All right. So I wrote something for my daughter um a while back. Um, I actually haven't given it to her yet, so I gotta actually give it to her.
Okay.
But she lost her mom a couple of years back, and she's been always from birth. From birth, she was born this big, literally,
Mhm. Okay.
size of my hand, like way too early for her time and everything.
Right.
And she's always been my trooper. Because if you see her now, you would never believe that she was this big.
Hey,
You
that's
know what
big.
I'm saying? So the title's to my trooper Giselle. Her name's Giselle. All right, you back there.
Now
Yes,
keep going, bro. We're gonna return.
Uh, to my daughter Giselle. My daughter Giselle, my heart, my trooper in human form. Be the person you were meant to be, not the version of the world tries to name you. You came from my rib, but somehow grew stronger than me, built with fire to recognize, but carrying a light in all your own. You may walk roads that look familiar to the ones I traveled, but yours will be clearer. Less confusion, more wisdom, less stumbling, more purpose. Because what I learned through pain, I pray you learn through guidance. You were born with greatness in you, strength in your spine, and a personality loud enough to brighten dark rooms. Never shrink yourself for people scared of growth. Never slow your steps for those comfortable standing still. Stay focused, baby girl. Stay hungry for a better, a greater than excuses. Be stronger than doubt. Be wiser than anger, and be better than those who never learned what achievement means. And when life gets heavy, remember those blood. Remember whose blood runs through you. Remember you are loved beyond measure, and remember you are built for this, my baby girl, stronger than the world already knows.
All right, bro. That's what's up. Those prayers on her. You know what I mean? Those fly like that.
Thank you, thank you.
Sentiments on that. Bro. All right. We got Jazz back here.
yes, yes. Sorry about that. I done connected to their Wi-Fi, all that. So hopefully we moving, we
Yeah,
grooving.
you can fly back into that poem on that. You know what I'm saying? Because we couldn't really get clarity on that. Okay.
Not a problem. I got you. The black butterfly. I am black. I am power. I am the butterfly who rose from the ash and fared fearlessly beautiful, uniquely bold, in all the right places. My struggles tempered me, made me fine, fine tuned, refined by the fire, unshakable by the wind. I am humble in my beauty, fierce in my truth, and unafraid to take up space. From root deep as the ancient drums, I bloom in radiant colors, scarlet courage, emu hope, gold lit patience. My winds carry the stories of mothers, daughters, sisters, queens, the quiet strength that moves mountains, and the tender grace that heals wounds. I stand out not to boast, but to claim my rightful light. I speak in rhythms. I breathe in purpose. I walk in integrity. I love with attention. I am the anthem of resilience, the proof that beauty and power can coexist with humanity and grace. I am the black butterfly, a living testament to transformation, to rise, to shine, to fly. Watch me as I turn pain into poetry, doubt into determination, and silence into a chorus of courage. Stand tall with me. We are not ordinary, we are all divinely extraordinary.
All right, sis. All right, that's what's up. Nice, nice. All right, debonair brother, what you got for us coming through?
This one's called Sky Above Small Things.
Okay.
Let me be your blackbird, an eagle that don't circle with pigeons. Don't peck at crumbs on half love or settle for skies that feel too small for my wings. I don't fly low just to be seen. I rise where the air gets honest, where silence is louder than opinions and truth does not need permission. Let me be your presence in your storm, not to cage you, but to calm you, not to own you, but to understand you, in a language your scars stop speaking. I'm not here for temporary altitude. I'm built for elevation that changes weather. So if you ever wonder, what am I? I'm the kind of rare that doesn't compete and the kind of strong that doesn't chase, the kind of love that only shows up when it's ready to mean something.
Beautiful,
All right, brother.
beautiful.
All right, here we go.
And
Let's flow, rocking right back with you, Jazz.
all right, yo, what's up? So this one is called Crown of a Queen Lioness. I am the lioness under blazing skies, permanent with power. Nothing can purr the throne of fire from my spine. Divine, dangerous, dripping with rain-lit signs. My skin is chocolate, glossy and bold, rose petals soft, yet mitochondria of gold, diamonds in my lungs, light in my breath. I speak an oath that unlasts the teeth of death. Beauty so bright it scares the night. A weapon forged in faith, quiet light. Wisdom braided with the wildest dreams. I am the storm you feel before you scream. God made temper saurian and chic. My shape a bridge between trees and peaks. Slim, yes, yet heavy with the weight of the faith. Unyielding, unbroken, curving my own gait. My smile poisonous doubt, stunning fears away. Soul source simmering, tomb engraved today. I rise, I roar, I resonate the throne. Every scar a chapter, every scar known. Love is my armor, power my creed. I nurture worlds with a queen's steady heed. Strength not loud, but a child at dawn, never crumbling even when night is long. I am resilient, not bitter or broke. My bones is laced of stories spoke. Atomic yet delicate, a paradox in grace, fragile in rituals, unbreakable in place. Hey, there's, excuse me. Hey there, slim thing. You say with a wink, while winking their dumbbells. A soul that won't sink. A rose in the temperance petals awake. The thong of my, excuse me, guys. The thorns are my cautious, the bloom in my wake, chaos and other kisses in my every line, a beautiful warfare, a shimmer, a shine. I love and I lead. I conquer the day, overcoming each obstacle that strays away. So here I stand, late but alive, the purpose of a goddess that thrives and survives. Power, beauty, faith, God's own design. A divine woman, dangerous mind, a powerful woman.
All right, all right. Snaps up, snaps up. Now I have a question for each one of y'all. We're gonna go one after another. What led you to your journey doing poetry, debonair?
Um, so back in like junior high school, I want to say I had a little girlfriend that used to like poetry, and I used to write her poet. No, yeah, junior high, high school maybe. Nah, not high school, junior high. But I used to write her poetry out the neck. And she had, back in the day, they had the old baby wipes canisters, the little green joints. You could pop the top and pull the baby wipes out of those. She had a thing of those full of it. Um, I don't know. It's always been something in me. She was just one of the people to bring it out.
So, you know what I'm saying? Influence, you know what I'm saying? The initiation. Get me.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey,
And
we on
this was young, so yeah,
the young breed out there, you know what I'm saying? Just making it happen on that.
pretty
Jazz,
much.
what's your take on that? What led you to your journey in poetry?
I am walking poetry. I've always been a lyricist. It's always been my work. I've always spoke like this. I've been doing this for as long as I can remember. I didn't really, we had to spend a lot of time in our room. My mom was pretty strict. So a lot of times we had to spend our time writing. So I was always writing and creating, performing, doing a lot of stuff. And it was a way for me to escape a lot of things that was going on around me. I made it to do a lot of things, but always wound up stopping because people couldn't handle my voice at that time. I was too young to be that powerful, so I kept getting cut short. Everybody kept saying I talk too much or something that was a blockage to my throat. You understand? And I, it never left me. It's always been me. Like I said, anything that I do, anytime I speak to you, it's poetry. You know what I mean? It's a form of poetry. It's a part of honesty and authenticity and rawness. You know. So I've always. It's not something that true. It's not something that one thing that really just led me to it. It's been in me, and plus I come from a very artistic family, so it's very much instilled in me.
Hey, that's what's up. That is what's up. All right, well, we're gonna ride the waves and get back into this poetry because this is the corner of poetry. You know what I mean? So rock it out, brother. Bring it back.
All right. This one is a title to myself. It's called Debonair in the Ruins. They call me debonair, as if elegance means untouched, as if a polished smile proves a man has never shattered. They praise the way I carry myself, the calm in my voice, the patience in my spirit, says I understand people like I was born with wisdom in my veins. But the truth is, I learned people because pain made me observant. I've learned silence because wounds taught me what suffering sounds like when it goes unspoken. I've learned how to read brokenness because I've been broken enough to recognize the language. And somehow I became refuge for everybody drowning while quietly forgetting I never learned how to swim myself. I poured healing from my hands that trembled in private, gave peace from a soul at war with itself, held strangers together while my own spirit came apart behind closed doors. Because nobody warns a strong man that strength can become a prison that's being needed and can make you neglect your own needs to be held. So I wore pain like cufflinks, dressed trauma in tailor confidence, turned heartbreak into posture, made suffering look sophisticated. But healing found me with life stripped from the polish of my pain and forced me to meet the man beneath the mask, the little boy inside the gentleman, still bleeding from battles he was never allowed to cry about. And now I fight for him. I unlearn survival. I teach my soul that the rest is not weakness, that tears do not revoke manhood, and that healing is holy work. So, yes, I'm debonair, not because life was gentle with me, but because I remained graceful while surviving what tried to harden me. And if I heal beautifully, it's because even my broken refused to lose its dignity.
Mm, power.
All right, bro. That's what's up. Debonair back in action.
Y'all making me pull out some stuff right now.
Like I
I
said,
love
that's
it.
KC all day, every day. Amen.
Y'all making me pull out some joints right now.
Yeah.
I was so excited for this one, but I got you. I gotta go back. I gotta go on my phone, so you might not see my face for me to read again.
All right, Jazz. You know what I'm saying? You up next.
All right. This one is called The Empress of Ash and Amber. I am a wildflower with pollen and I am a wildflower with pollen and poison in the same breath. A bee long hard work, a hive stinging, a creator. I stand rooted like a mighty oak. Gaia breathing breath, my roots thunder in my lungs. Egypt whisper in my blood. Cleopatra, Nefertiti, empresses who changed Empresses who change empires to their own will. I wear their crowns in the breath and restore a modern emperor with an ancient throne. The earth is a storm, and I am in its heart. Detoxing what no longer serves this temple, exhaling the old fear, inhaling the new sun. My sexual energy is a forge, turning honey into the worlds. My womb is a birthright and a tomb. The doors and the keys create cycles turning. I am the rip of the Most High, the mother of earth, chorus, a warrior woman king, scarlet and shining, who answer justice with a thick, quiet voice, not fragile flower, but roots that hold a world, pollen that birth futures. I am Divine's daughter, a temptress wearing a crown. I am the harbor and the dawn and the drum. I am the strong for the reason, a victor born of battle and bloom. I am unapologetic, unshakable, a divine empress, not to be played with, forever crowned, forever true.
Okay.
Right, right.
Okay.
Deep and dope,
Okay.
dope. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Rock that out. All right, brother. You right up next, man.
Okay. All right. All right. Yeah, all right. That was heavy. That was heavy. Um, let me see. Let me see. Let me see. All right. This one's called Stand Steady Through the Storm. Working hard with nothing to show. Life's been beating my ass no matter which door I go. Every opportunity looked like light through a cracked glass. I reach for it with both hands and somehow watch it slip right past. Love pours heavy in the beginning, warm words, strong arms, promises sounding like heaven sent. The seasons change and suddenly I'm standing in a room full of people still feeling empty as hell within. Effort, hard work and ethics. They still tell you that's not enough. Tell you keep grinding, your day will come. But trying to get on top of things shouldn't feel like carrying mountains with one lung. But it does, especially when you're trying to break family curses, trying to cut chains handed to you before you had a name, fighting battles that started before your first breath, trying to outgrow storms while standing in the same rain. Every time I think I finally outran it, more bullshit somehow found my door. Like pain got my address memorized, like struggle and hardships kept checking in, asking if I'm still home. Love lost friends, and in some people both. People swear they're different, swear they're here for the long run, until feelings shift and suddenly the same hands reaching out for you becomes the same hands letting you go. I've been through trials and tribulations in my life, and I swear if I were any weaker of a man, these words wouldn't be spoken by me. They'd be read by someone else while waking up with tears and regret. Thank God for children. Thank God for the words that started folding on itself. They became the reason I unfolded again. Because survival gets tiring. People think strength means carrying everything silently, but strength is waking up after life hits you yesterday and still dragging you, hoping into tomorrow. Maybe when you're different, life does feel lonely sometimes. Maybe being built different means standing in place. Most people wouldn't run from. But I stand here, still bruised, still standing, still fighting family ghosts with bare hands, and still trying to turn pain into purpose. And if life wants another round with me, tell it I stand steady. Because somehow through every storm, every empty room, every last friend, lost love, and closed door, I'm still standing.
Mm.
Hey,
Yes.
man,
Come on now.
talking. That's right.
Yes.
Get deeper than
Resilient.
the devil. You know what I mean?
You
You
heard
know
me?
what
Oh, peace. Word. All right, Jazz.
All right, guys. So this one is called the Silent Rebirth. I am fiercely international, authentically myself, and unapologetically aligned with my highest purpose. I carry myself with discernment, accountability, and a deep belief in sisterhood. I'm not chasing perfection. I'm committed to growth, rooted in my power of elevation. I've done the work to arrive here, and I owe it to myself to keep moving forward, standing grounded in my energy and time. I walk through life lessons to become the beautiful woman I am today. And I guard my circle like a sacred garden. I stand as the woman's woman, someone who cherishes true, safe sisterhood, where we uplift and elevate each other. We're not chasing headlines, we're cultivating a haven with authenticity. Vibes bloom into something magical. No attachments that dims the light. Just blossom blooms and gardens of possibilities. To the queens who need to feel the divine support by another woman, you are seen, you are valued, you are powerful. We rise together and our most authentic identities, radiate ancient strength and modern grace. Here's to the divine energy, to protecting our circles, to black woman power, to the empress energy within us all. May our sisterhood be a lighthouse, a place where every aura can shine, every verse could be heard, and every woman can birth a new version of themselves and courage and joy. Divine feminine.
All right,
Okay.
that's what's up.
Okay.
Coming out the boats.
I heard you got one for us too. What?
Hey,
All right.
this is about the guest one. This ain't about me. I'll entertain your request though. You know what I mean?
Right.
Give
I
me
was like, oh, they catching me. I was like, oh, I thought it was gonna be like a boom, boom, boom. I said, okay. You said, no, we gonna hit this, baby. You gonna do
this,
this. He
this
said,
poem right here
don't
is
stop for
called
activated.
this poem right here is called "Wake 'Em Up."
Mm.
Okay.
While these others sleep, walking, my spirit getting higher, elevating past my physical, giving my heart fire. There's never a spark I flame on like Human Torch. One hell of a skill set that was birthed in New York. Left at 21, Central Harlem still remained. Some felt that I changed. My mother's death was pain. I just remember how it was when my daughter was born. Felt good inside my heart singing them old songs. No time for games, growing into fatherhood. In this world, a different home, I'm taking another look. Barely and rarely had trust for this society. What really surprises me is the love inside of me. Built off the backs of elders who gave me shelter. So the man I am today came from being a mental welder. Many women know me, the bounce back brother. Doesn't matter whatever color, I still salute the culture. Checking all the boxes at 54, changing the score. Points were very close, became really raw. Nighthawk, black man, bad vision amplified. The eyes of an old owl, emotionally desensitized. Wired.
Wow. All right. All right. All right.
Yeah.
All right. I
That was
guess we should
fire.
have left. I guess
That
you should. We should have just left you sending us back and forth.
Look, man.
I loved it. I
That was
loved it.
fire.
I feel like it went, yeah, it went right along with everything. I loved it.
That was
I
fire.
appreciate that. Well, you know, back to
Um,
the glory of the story, Poetry Corner. This is where we at. You know
yes,
what I mean?
indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed.
So,
Uh, this one's called Blamed by the Stars."
okay.
Not your average guy. I'm a Gemini, which means before I speak, I've already heard the room. Before I move, I've studied the angles. Before the storms arrive, I've already counted the windows, doors, exits, and motives and math. I think ahead of time, feel in real time, see through fake time. I can bring you to tears not from pain, but laughter so honest it shakes the heart loose. I can bring joy to spaces that forget how to smile. And when life gets heavy, I know how to become serious enough to help carry it. Quick to be there, even quicker to understand what most people mislabel. Because misunderstand because the misunderstood always recognize each other. Loyal to Loyal to the kind of loyal that doesn't need applause, credit, spotlight, or parades. The kind that shows up when everybody else's excuses. One of the strongest allies you'll ever stand behind. But because I'm a Gemini, I'm considered bad. Funny how people fear mirrors. They say we got two sides they don't like. One side for the public, one side for the private, one side for social media, one side that cries in silence, and one side that says I'm good, and one side's begging for help. Everybody got twins living inside them. Some just hide theirs better. So they throw judgment because if theirs truly looked at themselves, they'd meet the version of them that they abandoned. And accountability, that's what scars them most. Because a Gemini will make you face what you tried to rename, what you tried to excuse, and what you did, and then dressed up as misunderstanding. still saying I ain't mean it that way. Maybe not today, but you did in that way. And that's the difference between me and many. I own my reflection before I blame the stars.
That's what's up.
Nice.
Yeah, you move right in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, let them know this is who I am. This is who I be. You know what I
So
mean?
I, what's up? Don't be misconstrued in me with the rest.
Don't get it twisted.
You heard?
That's what's up. All right, Jazz.
All right, y'all. This one is called The Crown of Dawn. I am the dawn stitched in Dutch blue skin, the quiet thunder before the drums begin. I carry rivers in my bones, ancient, clear as glass, fierce as flame. I rise with the grace of empresses, with the iron lace of tenacity thread through the grace of space. In every stride, I write a gospel on the street, a hum in the hubbard, a calm in the heart. I am the womb of possibilities, wild as the sky, where seeds or tomorrows dare to dream and fly. My voice rings like a brass, bold as brass, a bell that breaks chains and build new mass. I wear my history like a vibrant cloth, patterns of struggle, triumph, and true and false. Each thread a story, each color a flame. I am the chorus of those who came before me, named. Herein, my son, my crown is not a crown of gold, but a crown of resilience, courage, and bold. It glows from in the inside, a constant blaze, a compass of grace through triumph days. I move with the rhythm of the drum lines. Fire magnetic, magnetic lifting higher and higher. My smile is a map, my eyes are a guide, and and in and in my steps the world finds its stride. I am the rise of the divine woman, strong, sure, a harbor for dreams, a healing, a cure. I pour love like rain on fields of doubt, and in the flood we all learn to shout. We are here, we are whole, we are enough. We are fierce and mercy, steady with love. We are the morning skies after the longest night, unbreakable, illuminated, brightly bright. Stand back, world, and witness this grace. The spectrum of power, the warmth of our faith. This is Black Beauty, unshaken, unbound, the royal echo of the people's crown.
Okay, okay, okay.
All right.
Don't do them like that.
That's what's going on. It's going on
Don't
while
do
it's
them like
going on.
that.
You know what I
Don't
mean?
do them like
Yeah,
that.
come on, God is energy, baby.
Hey,
Okay?
Don't
hey.
do them like that. Okay.
All right, brother.
All
What you got,
right. This is called separate employment line.
man?
Mm.
This one gonna hit a little people a little hard because they heard, we ain't the only ones that just went, some people about to say, oh, this Marvel, he collecting. No, you about to hear who collecting. Uh, it's separate employment line. He stay
Mm.
hiring, always recruiting, posting invisible job listings and broken hearts, weak morals, and hungry egos. The devil stay busy. Not because he's powerful, because too many people apply willingly. He'll send offers through jealousy, sign on bonuses through envy, paychecks and betrayal, benefits package including confusion, manipulation, and wasted time.
Talk about it.
He'll have people smiling in your face while clocking in behind your back. Folks closest to you, the ones who know your scars, know your battles, know your good heart, still punch in for overtime just to sabotage your peace. Doing things they would normally wouldn't do, saying things that ain't true, playing with your emotions like toys, testing your intelligence like you're blind, burning your time like it grows on trees, all because evil offered them temporary employment. See, the
Mm.
devil can't touch what's protected, so he hires what's connected. Let that sit in. He
Sit.
can't break you direct, so he recruits the families, uses hands you shook, voices you trusted, eyes that watched you pray. But hear me clear. Every application accepted against me was denied by heaven's first, because God got me. While they standing in line for destruction, I'm standing in a separate employment line. The line is to be divine, where character is a resume, integrity is the interview, Faith is the direct deposit, and peace is the full benefit, and purpose is permanent hire. So play devil play, run your scheme, shuffle your workers, move your pawns. Because if they were easily recruited by darkness, they were never assigned to stay in my life. Some people leave because they changed. Some people leave because they were exposed. And that's God's way, removing fake employees from a company that never belonged there. So thank you for the betrayal. Thank you for the reveal. And thank you for showing me who's on the payroll and who was never real.
Yes, come on.
Yeah, that hit
Yes,
definitely well. Lesson
that's
to
my point.
people. You know what I mean? Like we see what's going on.
Yes,
Yeah,
we don't see it. A lot of us live in that. That poem hit in a lot of ways. Like that's what's really going on. Like if we want to be honest about it, that's true.
That's a
That is
fact.
true.
factual.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? All right,
That's a
now,
fact.
all right, Jazz, you can bring yourself on in the cut. You know what I
All
mean?
right, I'm on my Empress time, so a lot of mine is a little. You know what I mean? It's called Celestial Empress Within. Silent is power. Solitude is power. I walk into every room with my head held high, standing in who I am unapologetically me. I am more than a conqueror. I am divine. It is every woman's birthright to stand in her true authenticity, to claim her legacy, to rise in her fullness of who she was born to be. Eagles fly near the heavens we saw among ancestral angels, confident in the crown I wear. When I stand in the image of the Most High, faith is the sword gifted to me as an armor and protection around me. I walk boldly, I walk regal because I am that I am. My strength is a forge in the fires of trials and tribulations. My glow, celestial. Empress, sun kissed, illuminating aura, magnificent, beauty. A room sparks when I enter. I love being in a circle of powerful, gorgeous women, lifting each other higher. Let us continue to uplift one another as we move forward. I am a woman's woman, a jewel in plain sight, exactly as God intended. Stand tall, shine brighter, and never dim your light for anyone. Energy queen.
Mm.
I am that I am.
Energy queen. That's tough.
All right. That's
All
a fact,
right.
definitely.
That's that good Popeye ending too. I am what I am.
I
Yeah.
am, baby, because I am. Cause I am, we be
Yeah,
busting to that. They
listen,
said your words is powerful. Those words are spells. So anything that I'm chanting on me. I'm casting the love spells on myself. I'm like reminding myself every day of who I am. I am the black butterfly that gotta see her own reflection to give herself courage. And every time I walk around with that, I remind the next woman or man of who they are. That's why I got my sunflower in my hair, assume energy all day. Because I'm letting people know no matter what I go through, I know who I am. And I'm standing there not as a punishment, but as a
That's
warrior on the
simple.
battlefield. You know what I mean? Yes, it's a symbol, it's symbolic. There's not too many people walking around here. We got a lot of people that walk around here and we proclaim that we are who we are until it's time for us to get challenged. I am that I am, and I stand rooted in it.
yeah.
That's what's up.
Hey, true indeed.
That's what's up.
I have another question for y'all too.
Let's go.
What leads you to write the words in your lines of poetry? What brings you that energy? You know what I'm saying? Like what sends that spark within you
I've
to
been through a lot of
Uh,
shit.
yeah.
you
I,
know
I've
I
been through
just
a lot. Sorry, go ahead.
yeah. No, no. Say what you're saying. I was agreeing.
just
Like right now, let's be honest.
yes, you know you
Well, look where I'm at right now. Like no matter what's going on, like you said, the show must go on. I'm in a shelter. You understand what I mean? I don't have a place or nothing. But is that defining me? Is that going to show me for not showing up? I get dressed every day and walk out there like I'm walking out my own place. You understand what I mean? I'm going to always keep my head held high. Why? Because my faith. I've been through some shit that will shake a lot of people. I'm talking about shakes from hardcore dudes, if I might say. You understand? And I'm still here. So everything that I'm writing is about experiences that I experienced, not being around, not being able to sit amongst women based off of who I am, how I speak, my natural beauty, my authenticity. So I speak to be who I am to other people. You understand what I mean? Every poem that you hear is coming from a experience of being around women that didn't show up for me or support me, but at the same time, I didn't allow my trauma to keep me stuck. And I still walk around and see so many of. I walk around and I could give any woman a compliment because I'm secure within myself. I'm not in competition with nobody. So if I'm going to be the blueprint, you can only be the blueprint if you once went through the stuff to actually create. You understand? So all my poems and the things that I'm writing and the ones that I got that I even touch at that are real deep and sick, that's real good too. I'm coming from a place of aberration. I'm coming from a place of triumph. You understand? I really walk by faith. That little mustard seed of faith that I held that tight. You understand? I worked through many things: suicide, alcohol addiction, math, and being in a lifestyle, all that just to still be where I'm at today. You understand? Nothing didn't stray me away. Even how I'm talking to you right now, I'm telling you, I'm walking poetry. My voice, my words, everything about me is ready, is real. You understand? I don't know how to turn that off. So I write so that I can influence people to still. My poems are still to let people know that I am that I am, and I stay rooted in who I want to be. You understand? And who I choose, I want women to identify. We don't have to be friends. We don't have to be nothing. But I need you to identify the God within you, the goddess, the empress, whoever you choose to identify yourself is. Just know we can only be mirror images of one another, whether good or bad. If you see anything bad in me, it's a reflection of something that you need to work in it with you. And because I went through the process of identifying and identify with trials and tribulations, I could look at you and not feel no type of way because I have emotional intelligence, emotional awareness to know that it's not personal. It's more personal to you than it is me. You understand? The only reflection, and that's what the butterfly is. You know what I mean?
That's right.
So mine is real power. It's about everything that I represent, who I want to represent, who I want to sit around me. And we can't walk around here saying that we royalty and we this and we that, and we really don't ooze it because the universe, God, whoever you believe in, gonna test you with it. It's gonna put everything in front of you to say you this, you could talk like that, back that up.
Thanks.
And I am that. I could back everything up. And started out being on your platform right now with this saying my poetry. I wasn't fully ready, but who it says who
Coming through, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
love. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I'm grateful. I'm highly grateful because somebody gonna see me do this and see like, damn, I was just crying last night, going through some stuff. It's not a great place to be. It's a lot of things that's happening. But guess what? Now I'm about to post this, and they're gonna be like, "Why are you still showing up after that and after all this stuff?" Yes,
So
yes,
we gonna teach one, you know what I'm saying?
yep.
That's what we live by. It's a certain different code out there. So, well, everything is all an appreciation. So, so
It is, and I'm more than grateful to have met you. I'm grateful
yeah.
that
I'm saying,
you showed up for yourself because if you didn't show up for yourself, this platform wouldn't be here so that you can help elevate the others around you. Because this is how we help ourselves build our community and culture by helping one. Because whoever see this might say, "Hey, I like her or him or whatever." You
yeah,
doing the best you can. It's not always about money. It's about energetic connection. It's about wealth, and this is wealth. This is wealth. This is the new Black Wall Street. I stand in and I told y'all when y'all met y'all before, we are the elites. We are the celebrities. We
yeah,
are the people of power right now. So why can't I celebrate who you are right now? I'm not worrying about the person of the, before that was a big time poacher. I'm supporting the people that's standing right here in front of me. You my celebrity right now. Yo, you ain't seen my man such and such. You, hey, I was on his. This is how we supposed to promote one another, and I love it, and I'm grateful.
yeah. True indeed on that.
For
Debonair, what you
sure.
got to say on that, man?
Um, I was going through some stuff. I was the first poetry motion. I wasn't. Everything was things were a little shaky in my days, but it was just some recent stuff that I've been going through that I didn't expect to be ever. Not to say ever, but I didn't expect to go through. You know what I'm saying? So it I guess it awakened something else in me. You know what I'm saying? And I was able to put, I guess, whatever was pain, whatever was considered pain to my chest, or considered pain to my heart. I was able to just put it on paper in a different way, and that kept me from spazzing. That kept me from acting out.
A healthy
Kept me
way
from
of
doing a
anger
lot of dumb
expression.
shit. Kept me away from doing a lot of dumb stuff. You know what I'm saying? That didn't need to be done. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
so. Yeah, it was just pain. It was some happiness too, but it was pain. There was a lot of pain that brought that back out for me to get it back to paper and
Yeah.
re resonate with it. You know what I mean?
Salute on that, man.
Yes, sir. And I'm grateful to hear it because a lot of black men really need to hear you men. You know what I mean? They playing around with this mental health thing, but a lot of men don't know how to properly express themselves without feeling like, oh, they feeling too feminine or something like that. No, tap in, brother, tap in. You
Right.
gotta learn how to release, whether it's writing, getting into a gym, going boxing, swim, whatever that is. Turn that pain into power. And right now, like you said, you turn it into purpose and poetry. And
Right.
I'm grateful to be able to hear you say that. You know what I mean? That's powerful. You powerful.
We're gonna jump back
Yeah.
into this
Thank you.
poetry before we
I
knock
don't
off
have
the
no more
show.
Thank
films.
you.
You freestyle that. You know how to freestyle?
I used to.
It's not that. I
It's a,
definitely have some
it's a,
stuff
it's
that
an
was
indoor joke. That's all. You know what I
ah
mean? But
so
look, what you already kicked off, we appreciate that. So we just gonna end off and just have the brothers just exit out. You know what I mean?
beautiful.
Yeah, give us what you got, man. You know what I'm
Come
saying?
on now.
I got one more for y'all. Y'all can hear me, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
Got one more good one for y'all.
All right.
It's called Prayer Ain't a Hiding Place.
Ooh.
Look, see, I done set alarms off in the city. You heard me? All
Soon
right.
as it came on,
So we
and it's
before
a monk
you
right here. He looked at
man,
me.
before you recite your joints, we just gonna mute our mics, all right?
Huh?
We're gonna mute our mics so you can do your 1-2 thing.
All right, bet.
Cool.
Stop using prayer as a deflection. Stop dressing excuses up in holy language to cover up ugly behavior. Every time accountability knocks, you start quoting scriptures. Every time truth pulls up, you lift your hands, but never change them habits. You say God knows my heart, but everybody around you knows your patterns. You ask for grace while giving damage, beg for mercy while spreading misery, cry for healing while refusing correction. That ain't faith, that's performance. Prayer was never meant to be a smokescreen for bad character, never meant to be a curtain to hide behind while hurting people in public and representing and repenting in private. See, some folks love the altar, some hate but hate the mirror. Love shouting amen, but can't whisper I was wrong. You want blessings without discipline, forgiveness without growth, clean hands with dirty intentions. But have but heaven hears words, people feel actions. You can keep saying God is working on me while you keep working on everybody's nerves. Can't keep claiming progress while destruction still follows your footsteps. Real prayer changes posture. Real prayer humbles pride. Real prayer teaches apology, consistency, self-control, and truth. Stop using prayer as a deflection for behavior you enjoy. Because if the mouth that says holy, but the action says harmful, then maybe the loudest thing in the room ain't your faith, it's your excuses.
Hey, that's what's up, bro. Oh man, y'all got live tonight. I'll tell you that much. When I definitely, you know, before we circulate through the circulation, I'm gonna drop this one. It's called "What Can I Do?" Something about spirits that makes me become uneasy. There's a feeling coming over my heart that has me thinking about some all the time. If they would let me know about their uncertainty, I would oblige a response. Grown-ups don't run away from the expressions of thought. For me, it's another day borrowed from a tomorrow that isn't awake. Been climb mountains of mystery, stepping over clues of confusion. Walking into unknown illusion, I studied probability very well. Class was never full, some never made time for understanding. Narratives were discussed but only listed as a backorder. Toasted truths of candy girls that turned into Wonder Woman. Still remember Catwoman, who kissed and hissed with toxic venom, sliding here and there, saying the tea was spontaneous on decision. My crown built solid, I sported on a tilt because things can be unlikely. I know exactly where to find me when the world doesn't invite me. What can I do? JW.
Beautiful.
That was
Beautiful.
fire. That was
That's
fire.
beautiful.
Appreciate that. Look,
I love how it went hand in hand.
huh?
I love how it literally went hand in hand.
Oh, yeah, definitely on that. Well, I want to thank y'all for coming on the Poetry Corner. You know what I'm saying? It's been a hot minute. You know what I'm
I want
saying?
to thank you for the invite.
You know what I'm
Right?
saying? Yeah, you know, so now we back on the 2026 return. You know what I'm saying? Where all lessons are learned and
Yes, yes.
notability is the new outspoken thing. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yes.
So, hey, y'all out there in Poetry Corner world, click like, subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying?
Catch up, catch up. Let's get it.
Right.